What's up? Welcome back to landing page optimization course. What did we learn about the past couple days? Or yesterday, I mean. Cognitive friction? No, user friction. User friction. This is anything that impedes a user from taking a desired action. And there's three types of user friction, three categories: interactive, cognitive, and emotional. Interactive is basically like the landing page itself, load time, slow speed, low load time or slow load time, buggy page, missing call to action button, improper hierarchy, or higher textual hierarchy errors. It's unclear what the message is, or it's unclear, like, yeah, just overall buggy, missing features, buttons don't work, etc. Cognitive friction. This is cognitive friction. That is something like this is something that it causes someone to have to use more mental effort than is necessary, or extra unnecessary mental effort, cognitive effort, such as it's unclear what the landing page is about, tiny text, like a background that's blurry or causing it to be hard to read, like too clear, poor contrast, etc., things like that. And then emotional friction, this is things that lead to negative emotions that lead to the person saying no or not saying yes. So that is something we haven't covered yet, really. We're going to get into that today. So let's make sure I got everything. Here it is. User friction, three types: interactive, core UI elements, head and unintuitive, buggy, layout that doesn't adapt to device. That's another one. Can't see the CTA. I think that's more of an interactive friction than cognitive friction, but there's some crossover. All right, so we're gonna jump back in, and after I've learned some new stuff, I'll come back to recall what I've learned. All right, let's finish this out. Emotional. Okay, we talked about some more cognitive frictions using jargon, wall of text, too much text, too small text, too big of text. Yeah, unintuitive UI. Okay. Emotional friction. This can be when you have a difference between the ad and the landing page, incongruency. So you say one price here and then another price here. That's going to cause emotional. That can cause emotional friction. Okay. Manipulative or sneaky looking, feeling pricing or language. Deceptive. It doesn't matter if that's your intention or not. If that comes across as that, it can be emotional friction. Asking for information too soon can be, or too much information too soon can be, cause emotional friction. So overall, we want to reduce the three forms of friction as much as possible. All right. Then we start the next video, which is on an overview of the landing page research process. So this is, I've realized the research process is about like going into an existing landing page and diagnosing it, as well as some other research. But that's really where it's coming from, is, doing research on the landing page. So why do we do it? It increases our chances of success. It's where companies usually lack the most competency. Can give us real qualitative data on motivations of the users, questions of the users, friction points. It can actually help us learn through experimentation. What am I missing? All right, hold on. I'm going to add this. Companies typically least competent in this realm. All right. Too much content on the screen, confusing images. Those are some other cognitive frictions, emotional frictions, vague messaging, confusing copy, speaking to the wrong awareness level, failing to answer critical questions. Those are some other ones. And then increase their chance for LPO research, increases chances of successful improvements, identify problems and solutions rather than random changes and gut feelings, gains actual user insights. All right, that's it for today. Talk to you tomorrow. See you.